All right, part 2. My video got cut off. So we finished personification. We're going to look at this one. The raindrops hit against the window like stones. We have like stones. Like is a simile, a comparison using like or as. And then you're going to write your own. Her eyes are make up your own, please. Kim was a tornado. Every time she came into the room was a tornado. It's a comparison. It's comparing her to a tornado, but it doesn't use like or at, so it's a metaphor. She was a rose. We have been doing similes and metaphors since you were in 4th grade, so hopefully, in personification. So hopefully you can do this. I know you can do it on your own. All right. I don't have the final papers. Sorry, I had to pause it. I don't have the papers for your final lesson, but you were assigned a concept map that you needed to create of pick your own topic, and then you were going to create your own poem. It can be any length. It can be about anything. You are deciding. So you're creating your concept map. So let's say I'm going to do mine about my mom. And then I'm going to talk about how she's a good cook. And she's I always spell this word wrong. Psychologist. And she played games with me. And she looks like me. Or I look like her. So I have brainstormed my poem. So that's what you're doing on Friday, for Friday, April 24th, the lesson. I also gave you other ideas, like write about someone who means a lot to you. I picked my mom. Or you can write about weather, so you could like put like rain in here, and then write about like how that makes you feel, different feelings. You could write about like a sound that you associate with something. So like, let me think. Oh, like thunder makes me think of the summertime, because in Colorado it rains a lot in the summer. There's big thunderstorms, so I associate that. And I love like looking out the window and watching these storms, and it would rattle my house. So I could write about that in my poem, but I'm just drawing out my poem and coming up with different ideas. And then this is your final like test, kind of, even though it's not a test, but it's your final piece of work for this poetry unit, is writing your actual poem out. So I gave you that sheet with the lines. So you're going to take your concept map and turn it into a poem. Again, it can be any length, I think. Let me look. It needs to be at least 2 stanzas, and it can be any rhyme scheme, or it can be free verse, so it actually doesn't have to rhyme. It could just be free verse. Some of you are really good at doing free verse, if you'd like to do that. It could be like any type that you've learned about, although it can't be a haiku, because a haiku is only 1 stanza. So can't do that. But follow the directions on the assignment sheet. Make sure you write neatly, check your work, check your spelling, check that you have 2 stanzas, and that's what you're going to turn in for your final test grade. If you try your hardest and complete the poem, then you will get 100%. All right, so that's all you have to do for this week's work. Make sure you also get your language review done as well and watch the video for that.